Good afternoon to everyone. I said good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good. I want to feel the vibrant. Since we're youth, I want to see the roof vibrating. Good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon.
Good. Everybody's awake. So like the moderator said, my name is Ndey Awa Ceesay, and I'm the founder and CEO of Nature's Gifts Care, a proud mom of 4 beautiful princesses, and two beautiful princesses and 2 handsome young boys. So, and a student at the International Open University. I'm indeed honored and privileged to be a speaker. So I will not just say a speaker, I will say a motivator for the youth out here today. So speaking is one thing, but motivating is another. So I will take the title motivator. So, and I hope before we leave here, all of us will be motivated. And I want to just reflect back before I go on with the topic today. Being a daughter of a mom who's an entrepreneur, and she was a single mom. So my mother had no male child, and those days you will hear like, well, I'm a dumbo girl. So we are all girls, and she had to cross borders to come here and feed us, educate us, and put us through life. So she was doing tie and dye, and then she was alone. So I was like, I had to help her. So I just entered the business whereby she sells anything. If she makes anything, I'll go and sell it and get 10% out of it. So I was exposed to the act of selling at a very early stage. So when I went to my first, the first selling I did, I came home with like $1,000, and from every $300, my mother will remove $50 and put aside. And when I was done, I said, okay, now I have money. I didn't even suffer. So the following day, I was like, Mom, let me go and sell. So I started at a very early stage, but it didn't stop me from going to school and then having my education on track. So when I graduated, I was a teacher. I was at the Ministry of Education with St. Augustine Senior Secondary School as an English and Agri teacher. I was there for 2 years, and it was a nice experience. But one day I just woke up and said, okay, I'm not happy about this. This is not what I want to be. Even though I'm helping students, but I want to find my purpose. So I started with one thing. I said, before I quit, let me just do a sample selling and see how people are going to react to it, because you don't have to leave what you're doing for nothing. So I took my salary, I went and bought some cosmetic products, and then I sold it. When I sold it, the profit was even more than my salary. So I was like, okay, this sounds interesting. I tried another time, and things were working. So I had just to go and render my resignation letter, and people were like, are you crazy? How can you leave your job for something that's not sustainable? I said, the sustainability of what I'm doing depends on how I handle it. So this battle is my journey, and whatever comes out of it depends on how I treat it. So I have been in this entrepreneurship journey for about a decade, going from one business circle to the other, still searching for my purpose. And one day I just said to my husband, I'm doing selling, but I want to impact lives. When I look around, I see so many people that I can actually impact their lives. I see problems that I know I can provide solutions to. How can I do this? My husband told me, you just need to keep searching. Hopefully you'll find it out one day. And he has been so motivational. He has been so encouraging, because he has been the backbone of whatever I am today. So before I actually go out to the main thing, and I just want to say the 5 points. The first and foremost is believe in yourself. As youth, as individuals, as women, as men, we have to believe in yourself and your dreams, and be passionate about what you do. Be passionate about what you do. Set realistic goals and put time frames. Because goals without time, you can achieve them in the next 100 years, and who knows whether we have that time. And never give up. We should never give up. If you are passionate about something and you wish to get there, you should never give up. Because why I say never give up, every successful person has a rough story to tell. He or she has a rough story to tell. So if you keep pushing and then you keep working for what you think is the right path for you, you will get there. And the second thing is every entrepreneur should overcome or believe in yourself and your dreams. Like I said earlier, be passionate about what you do. And then if you know exactly what you are doing, because I have this slogan that I always want to emphasize to my mentees. When they come up and tell me I want to do something, and then I will ask them what thing, they say, I don't know. And I will always tell them, you cannot do anything about something that you know nothing about. That's the first step I tell them. You cannot do anything about something that you know nothing about. So you have to go on your self-finding venture. Just find out what you are passionate about. If you don't know anything about it, learn and then start what you want to start. And then the second bullet point is, most of the time I hear people will say, I don't have what it takes to start my dream. I don't have what it takes to go out there and then work. But I always encourage youth to start slow and start small and then grow big. Why it is very important to start small is when you are small, you can easily recover your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. When you fail, you come up, you fall down, you come up again, do things. But when you start big, the chances are you will crash. Because I myself started my first business with $80,000, but I didn't do my homework properly. I just woke up one day, I have this nice and beautiful idea, and then I didn't do a proper market research. I started the business, and it failed. It failed. So when I was about to start my second business, I only had $18,000 in my bank account. And I was like, okay, I need to use this money wisely. I went to the neighborhood. I asked them what they wanted. And when they came and they gave me what they wanted, and I tailored my business to the customer's need. And I am happy that today that business is worth more than $50,000. So we should always start small and grow big. And don't be like, if I launch my small idea, somebody's going to steal it. Nobody can steal your dreams. Nobody can steal your dream. They can emulate you, they can photocopy you, and which is actually good, because nobody wants to emulate a bad thing. If you do something and people emulate you, then that means what you are doing is good. So you should be happy about it. But what makes us different is you should always try to have an edge over your competitors by coming up with something innovative. Even though it's the same, but it should be different. Different in a way that customers will always rush for your products or your services or whatever you are providing. And this third point is let us collaborate as youth. The power of collaboration is very, very strong. Let us collaborate, come together, work as a youth, give each other ideas. And then you will be like, you never know, because a life you touch today, you don't know how many lives that one can impact. Because I can give a clear testimony of the Electra de Jola Queen. She has this Dance Fusion Academy. She reached out to me 6 months ago. She was like, I have this dream, because we have been schoolmates. She used to dance by then, and she was very passionate about it. I know how passionate she was about dancing. She came out to me and said, I have this business that I want to do. I need to do this. I was like, okay, wait. You cannot do all this by yourself. You have to reach out. People are there who can help. So I just give her a few directions, and I'm happy that today she has launched her brand, and she's impacting lives. She did an audition just 2 weeks ago, which was actually very successful. So I could have just said, no, dancing is not my area, but I didn't do that. I just go there, reach out for help. People are out there who actually can help you, and it really worked. So, and the last but not the least is the young people really need to start engaging in learning and utilizing the power of technology positively. Let us use social media and put a positive image, build ourselves a career and change your community for the better. Example of this scenario is the youth diaspora mentoring scheme that some of us are actually benefiting from. It's actually done online. They use the Zoom video, and then the mentors are in the diaspora, we are here, and they are changing us. That's the power of social media. Let us use it positively. Let us use social media positively. And secondly, I am a mom. I don't have time to go to the Gambia university. I went to an international university, which is actually online. So I'm doing my bachelor's with technology, which I couldn't have done with my kids. So technology has a lot of things to offer. And this year, the highest paid YouTuber is a 7-year-old boy by the name Ryan, who earned $22 million just by reviewing kids for toys. And he's doing that with social media. So I just want us to use social media positively as youth, as individuals, and then work towards building a vibrant and positive society, because we are the leaders, I want to say tomorrow, today, and the future. Thank you all.